Hey, what's up, guys? Damn, it's been like forever, but it's been forever since I found a good old haul, so let's not waste any time. I'm gonna show you what I got tonight, which is another big box of games. Damn, I got a pretty good deal on this. I offered the guy like 75 bucks for like probably almost like 60 Xbox 360 games, and there was like no sports titles on there, so that helps. You know I hate those sports titles. They ain't worth a damn. So, anyways, upon doing that, the guy offered to give me basically like all his DS games, for extra price, because he was trying to like move and he was trying to get rid of the stuff. So, hey, I was like, I need some DS games. I only have like probably 7 or 8 DS games in my library, so let's use that to beef it up. So I said, all right. So he showed me what he got. Everything looks pretty good. I think he probably had like about 15 games on there, and he was like, give me an extra 10 for it, and you can have it. I'm like, damn, I saw like a Mario game in there. That alone, that's worth like more than 10 bucks. So it was a really good deal. Couldn't turn that down. So without further ado, let's check out what we got. I'm going to start off with the DS games first, get those out the way, and then I'll show you the Xbox 360 games that I got. Alright, I haven't really got to look at all of them yet, besides looking at them on the offer website, so let's get in this together. Alrighty. First games first. We've got Super Mario Brothers 2. I'm like, well, is this? Yeah, I think this is like the remake. It's got it all in there. This is actually a 3DS game. It's complete. Check everything in there, see how it looks. Yeah, everything looks great. Everything looks intact. So, can't complain. My first 3DS game, I believe. I haven't really bought any of those games, so I don't really play the DS a lot, but one day, hopefully. Second game. So I know this guy has kids and stuff like that, so, just a Hot Wheels game on there. It's a good condition. The box looks great, nice and shiny. Games in there. Little dog hair in there because the person had pets, but not a big deal. It's not like they chewed the cover up or anything like that. So, games in there, games intact. Just how I like it. Perfect. Next game. Cooking Mama. Man, this brings me back. This game came out back in like 2006 or 7. That's when I was working at a game store. So people always tell me this game was good. I don't think I really got the time to play it. But this good game is complete. Looks great. Kept the stuff in good condition. It's as if like this came right out of 2006. So, second game, Beyblade. I don't really know much about this. I know it's like an anime and stuff. I remember they had those toys where you like pull the tab and it'll just like zip across the table. So, another game in really good condition. It's got all the manuals in there. It's like they didn't even read the manual. It's like so tight in there. Games in there. Everything's looking great. It's like, man, they kept this stuff in good ass condition. Shoot. That's that. Now we got Myst. I think I got this game on Xbox, but I don't know much about it. I think I said before back then, I still don't know much about it to this day. Always seen this game around. It's in good condition. Complete. It's got everything. Damn, this game was $30 at the time. So, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I have a 3DS, and I never opened it, It's like a limited edition 3DS, so I just hung on to it to see if it will like gain in value. So if it comes down to time, I might just purchase another, like a cheap DS to play some of these games. At the moment, don't exactly have too much time. Anyways, the next game is Star Wars Complete Saga, Lego Star Wars. I guess the game is about the same thing as the one that's on PlayStation and all other platforms. It's complete as well. The Complete Saga, complete in box. Looking pretty good. So, what can I say? I can't ask for more when the games are like complete. It's been in good ownership, you know? So, let's move on. Here's one thing that I found interesting that they had. This one felt like they used more. But this is My Chinese Coach. Now I remember they had a lot of these games, like Japanese and French and Spanish and all that. And the person told me like he took Chinese and he said this is a pretty solid game. So, if anything, man, I need to brush up on my Chinese, so I wouldn't mind. Shit, this is pretty damn good. Yeah. So, yeah, most of these games came out. They're pretty dated. But I'm kind of trying to collect all those games anyways. So this is cool. Damn, they're in such good condition, man. You know, My Word Coach, I think, was like the first one that came out. So these came like a little bit later. But still very good condition, man. Next up, we have Cartoon Network Racing. So, you know, it's probably like a Mario Kart, but with Cartoon Network characters. I see like Johnny Bravo on there. Powerpuff Girls. That was my shit back then. Damn. Let's bring back some old school memories. Dexter's Laboratory. However you want to say it. Also, complete in box. You know. See, the kids are probably like me. You know. Fuck the instruction, man. Who reads instructions? We figure that shit out on our own. You know, that's how you did it back in the days, you know. That's why now games don't even have instructions, because like no one reads instructions, you know. Damn, here's a game that I've always heard about. Age of Empires. And this was on like computer back in the days. And this is supposed to be like a really good game. It even says based on the best-selling PC game. So it's supposed to be like you know, a strategy type of game. I never got to play it. Probably like Civilization or something like that. So look at that. Complete in box as well. You know, all good. That. Got like King Arthur right there. Some Persian dude. Some samurai. I mean, probably get to learn about history in this game. Who knows? And they said this game is like 4 players too. I guess you could link up a couple of DSs and play this together with your friends. I don't think too many people own this game though. Look at that. It even says they bought it for $12.99. You know, I remember back in the days, I would just buy games when I was a kid just because it was cheap. You know, just because. But, you know, now you're like, because the game's like $50 a piece, you're like, fuck, man. You really gotta like choose what you want. You know, like read up on the reviews and shit, because once you buy it, no refunds. You know, at least that's how it was back in the days. So when you couldn't afford the good stuff, you just had to take a risk and be like, damn, like should I get this? You know, it's like $20 or whatever. It's like $12.99. You don't know if it's gonna be good or not. So that's how I ended up getting a lot of games back then for like PlayStation. Was because of that trial and error. And I never returned games, so it was like damn, you know, that game was shitty, but you know, it kind of marks a little like memory back in the days of when, you know, I wasn't doing too well financially. Anyways, let's move up to the next game. Got a couple in here. Alright, here we go. This right here, Mario Party DS. I never played this one, but this alone makes up for everything. Like, damn, dude. Like, dude sold me all these games that I've already showed you so far. $10. And this alone right here, worth way more than $10. Mario Party DS, and it's in there too, you know. It's freaking in there. And it's in there tight too. So, you know, it's real. You know, it's not a bootleg. It doesn't say Nintendo on the back. It says Nintendo. So, you know, that's how you know it's a real deal. Alright. So, pretty cool. I mean, I've been playing some of that Mario Party on the Switch. That shit was good. So maybe one day I'll get to playing one of these, because people said like the old school Mario Parties were even better. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. Alright, we'll leave that right there. Let's go to the next. So we've got WallE. I think I got a copy of this on PSP when I bought that big, you know, collection back in the days. Probably like last year or something like that. Or was it last year? Or the year before? I don't remember, man. Got it quite a lot, but this is like brand new. I don't even think they really played this, but it's supposed to be pretty good, you know. But you know how these Disney Pixar games are, man. You know, I probably won't play it, but it's good to have. You know, if I was to collect DS games, man, I'd fucking go broke. It's supposed to be like 1,000 of those things, you know. Like there's like no name brand ones too. Like Discount 99-cent store even sells these games sometimes. Like, how are you supposed to collect all that? You know, it's hard. I just want a good, decent size, you know. But anyways, the next game I got is Theme Park. I don't know much about this. Maybe this is like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that. Some Sim City type stuff. So that's kind of what it looks like in the back of the box, you know. But I mean, you know, hell, I wouldn't know how to play this if I was a kid. That it said something about like the bank and research charts and visitors and stocks. Like, damn, you got to be an advanced kid to play this type of stuff right here. Made by EA too. All right. Next up, here's another game right here. Mario Kart DS. This alone makes up for everything. Man, I think like people are still trying to sell this game for like $20 or more. You know, like the GameCube. Damn, man. Nintendo games, they never go down in price. Especially the licensed Nintendo games. So this one you could tell like they got some use out of it. You know, it's the real deal. All that. Like, you know, you get judged by the box, you know, how easy it comes out. The cartridge comes out easy, that means they played it quite a few times. So, not a problem to me. You know, still got all the instructions and all that. Oh! And I noticed, do all of them have this? Yeah, they all do. But yeah, I like how, like, back then, DS games, they let you have an option to put, like, a Game Boy Advance game in there. That's hella cool, man. So, keep that right there. Because I remember, actually, while I'm at it, they even gave me some extra stuff. And they had, like, some Game Boy Advance games. They had 2 Game Boy Advance games. One of them is, it's kind of loose. I might have to tighten the screws in the back or something. But I got Final Round Golf. I mean, I don't really collect like cartridge games like these, like, well, not just cartridge games, but just games that don't really have a box. It's hard to get the box for these games because they're like, you know, back in the days Nintendo had like cardboard boxes, so you're like, psh, throw that away. But you know what I'll do, since I was talking about that, I'll throw it in this little slot for the Game Boy Advance games, you know, like bam, See, leave it in the Mario Party because that game will probably get most use out of it. At least most use from me. And then secondly, this is what I like. They got Final Fantasy 1 and 2 up in there. So, I mean, I've got so many iterations of this game, but it's always good to have more. Like, man, Final Fantasy is one of those games where you just collect and collect. They make so many of them, but you just can't stop getting them because people are die-hard Final Fantasy fans, you know. So, like I said, I'm going to put this in the Mario Kart slot right here. That way, you know, those are two games I'm going to, like, probably play. So, I'll remember that as in there. Let's go to the next game. Here's another one. Gardening Mama. So I guess this came out a little later after Cooking Mama. And I guess you're supposed to garden. You know, water the grass, cut the lawn type stuff. But you know, I always wanted to collect these Cooking Mama games. So here was my chance. These Mama games. Mama's Boy games. You know, I wonder if Mama's Boys play these games or not. Or is it mostly women? I don't know. But complete in box, you can't beat that. You know, Majestical Entertainment made these games. Good company, except their stock sucks. I remember I bought their stock one time and it fucking plummeted. Pissed me off so bad. But that's another story. So, next game I've got the Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Christmas game. Very good condition, very shiny. It's like you never played it. You know, complete in box as well. Got the cartridge and everything. So can't beat that. A game is a game. You know, I'll count these games later. Cause man, oh, here's a game. Brain Age. Yeah, I remember I was playing this a little bit when it first came out. This was like on all the demos at like game stores, you know, so you had no choice but to play them. But they're pretty fun. I remember like I did one and it said my brain was like fucking 60 years old or some shit like that. So I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. Does that mean I'm more mature or am I just fucking old and dumb? I don't know. So played that shit. Everything's in there, you know. Cartridge is in there. And it's in good ass condition. You're never gonna find a game like this in good condition like that. This game has like been out since forever. It's like one of those launch titles. You know, look, 2005 to 2007. Yeah, it's a launch title game. So you know, for me to have it, that's just amazing. And this is Brain Age 2. I think the other one was Brain Age 1, with like the yellow case or something like that. So let's see if I got that or not. I highly doubt it. Anyways. I got Ni Hao Kai Lan, man. Look at that. See that? That helps out. I'm Chinese, so it works. You know, New Year's celebration. You know, it just was New Year's like last month. Game is in there. You know. Yeah, so that's good stuff. You know, the person I bought it from, like, the wife was Chinese, so you know you can see. You got some type of Chinese stuff in there, or Asian stuff, you know. Got another one. Picto Image. Now, this is actually a game I've never seen. It's made by Saga. I guess you're supposed to draw out of it. You know, it's probably like what's that game? Drawn to Life or something like that? I don't know. So it has like it has 8 fun game modes, 3,000 things to draw. Games inside. I'm always welcome for Sega games, you know, like Sega's my shit. So, good stuff. Anyways, what else we got? Got 50 classic games, hours of fun. So, you know, oh shit, they got Mahjong Solitaire in there. That's a crap ton of like old school like chess and blackjack and card games and all that stuff. Pretty cool. They put it on backwards though, so but it still came out the right way. Complete as well. Everything I've had so far is complete in box, so that's good shit. Let's see. Let's see what else I got next. The Settlers by Ubisoft. Ubisoft. I don't know how to say it right. Like a Command and Conquer game. I like Command and Conquer, so looks good. Looks cool. You know? Looks like a fun game. Complete in box as well. All these cases, I haven't found a shitty box yet. They all look amazing. Let me kind of shorten this a little bit before it tips over. Alright. I got one more game in box. Good stuff right here. You can never go wrong with this. Namco Museum DS. Got PacMan, Galaga in there. PacMan 2. Like a bunch of other games from Namco. Feels so... That box is like so glossy. It feels so good. Like, damn. I think they bought all these games like fucking brand new out of the freaking cellophane. You know? So that was like the final one, but they do have like a couple loose games that they gave me too. And one of them was Lego Battles. You know? I don't know anything about this game. Probably like Lego characters duking it out. I don't know. That's one. And then the second one was pretty damn good. This one is Cooking Mama 2. That's good shit. I think I got all the Mama games basically. I'm a real mama's boy now. Got all that shit. So I'm gonna put like the games in the corresponding boxes, like of the previous games. Like I'm gonna put Cooking Mama 2 in with Cooking Mama 1 because it only feels right to do. Hopefully it doesn't like, you know, get too banged up in there. I'll put that in there, and I'll put Lego Battles. I'll put that with the Lego Star Wars. That way I'll know, you know. And then one day if I find a case or something to it, I'll throw it all together. I don't know what I'll do with it. So, I'll do that. That looks so good right now. So right now, that will be it for the DS. And I'm happy with that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, basically 23 games if I count the other two. That's loose. So 23 games for $10? Man, that was a freaking steal. You can't get that anywhere for $10. This is where like somebody will actually sell this at $50 and it'll still be worth it. You know? So, got a good deal on that. The rest I have is Xbox games, which I'll put that in probably another episode. But I'll leave it at that for this right here. You know. So thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been almost a year since I've been back doing this because I haven't really had no one putting anything online. And when they did, like some bastard would beat me to the punch real fast. Like people are on top of this now. It's not like back then. Like people were just like looking to buy. So I don't know. I guess there's like resellers out there trying to sell this stuff. But I don't know. That's why the person asked me like, "You're a reseller," and I'm like, "Nah. I just want to like make a good collection, you know." Sometimes these resellers just make it bad for people, man. Get tired of their asses. But people gotta make money somehow. So what can I say? All right. Well, that'll be it for this episode. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.